So I don't think any of us were super surprised at the fact that 50% of the country is completely losing its mind as a result of Trump becoming president again. As an example, let's take a look at this video.
Now that we're all saying what we're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think if you voted for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks. And I think you're a bigot in every sense of the word, every use of the word. I also not only won't care when all the bad stuff that's gonna happen happens to you, I actually want it to happen to you. I want your taxes to go up. I want things to be more expensive for you. I want you to have a complicated pregnancy. I want all that bad stuff to happen to you because that's what you deserve.
So with a person like this, I think it's important to address where this type of person is coming from. And the reason why I think it's important to address this is because ultimately, even though you may see a video like that and you might think to yourself, oh, this person is my political enemy, this person wants to destroy my country, ask yourself this: if you want to move forward into the future with your country, would you rather have 100% of people on your side of the political aisle, or would you rather continue moving forward with this crazy 50-50 split where everyone is upset all of the time and it's really difficult to accomplish anything as a result? I'd probably say that you likely want 100% of people being on your side, and as a result, it's important to understand where a woman like that is coming from, because if you understand where she's coming from emotionally and logically, you are going to be better able to bring that type of person over to your side of the table politically, because you know how to speak their language. So I think psychologically, the place that this woman is probably coming from is a place of fear. Even though she's showing up as really angry in the video, she is likely only becoming angry because her emotions are out of control, because she's afraid of what's going to happen moving forward. Now we'll talk in a minute about whether or not her reasoning around why she's afraid is correct or not, but I'm sure you've been in a position before in your life where you've been afraid and it's been somewhat irrational. So see if you can see things from her point of view here. She's afraid, and as a result, she's lashing out because of that fear. And people lash out in different ways. Some people lash out with a fight response. Some people run away from situations. Some people freeze. Everyone's a little bit different. We've all heard of fight, flight, freeze. Hers in this scenario is fight. And that is a result of where this person comes from in their childhood. She realized that in order to get herself out of stressful situations in her childhood, that the best way to do that was to actually lash out, because the people around her would stop treating her poorly or stressing her out if she just came into them and leaned into them and said a lot of really unkind things. I don't think any of us would watch this video and see a person wishing half of the country to have complications with pregnancies to be a very kind thing to say, right? So this is likely where she's coming from. Now, the other side of the coin when it comes to where this woman is psychologically is kind of strange, because she's posting this on the internet. And the thing that you should always realize at home is that people only post things on the internet for one of two reasons. The first is to gain notoriety in the event that they are not monetized on the internet. And the second is to indeed make money because they're monetized, because they're making ad revenue, they have brand deals, etc. I don't really know where this particular girl is. If she is monetized, the thing that you should always remember is when you see videos like this, they're only posted online in order to provoke an emotional reaction from you. And in my mind, that's a little bit problematic, because does watching a video like that actually do you any good in your day-to-day life? Even if you're a Trump supporter, do you see something like that, and even if it makes you feel good, does it actually benefit your life in any meaningful way? Does it make your relationships better? Does it make your bank account better? Does it make your job go any better on a day-to-day basis? I would argue that the answer is no. In fact, I would actually argue it does negative, because it creeps into the back of your psychology so that you get into this echo chamber where half of the country hates the other half of the country, when in reality, the only parts of the country that really hate each other the most are the people on TikTok and the people on X. Those are the two platforms that I think probably hate each other the most at this point. Whereas most of the country just, generally thinks that Trump is either good or generally thinks that Joe Biden is good, and just kind of want to live their lives. So when you see a video like this, especially when a video like this is posted by an account like Libs of TikTok, the thing that I would always recommend is look at a video like this, even if you agree with it, even if it lights you up and it makes you happy, always take a step back and take a look at what the person posting this video has to gain from you watching it and continuing to interact with videos like this. Because they're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart. They're not doing it in order to spread more wisdom necessarily. That last part could be an element of what they're doing, but it's never the primary objective. Even with what I'm doing here, I'm posting content to the internet in order to make money because that's my job. And as a result, you should view my videos with a certain level of skepticism because I am a business owner, because the woman in that video, while maybe not a business owner, has notoriety to gain from a video like that going viral. The account Libs of TikTok on X, which posted that video, rejoicing that liberal tears were being shed, that account has a lot of money on the line to make sure that posting content like this makes you as angry as possible. So again, when you come across this type of thing, always be skeptical. Always take a step back and ask yourself, does a video like this actually cause me to have a better life? And if the answer is no, start curating your social media feed. Or just get off social media altogether. And I truly mean that. One of those two options is what you need to do, because right now you're letting algorithms put whatever they want in front of you so that they can extract money from you in the form of your attention. And it's not just your attention from, ad dollars that the content creators are making and that the platforms are making. They are extracting data from you, because every time you watch a video for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, you are signaling to the algorithm that you like that kind of content, and as a result, the algorithm is learning something about you. It's putting together a customer profile about you so that it can figure out how to find content that will make you even more angry, even more polarized moving forward, because that's the benefit that is there for the platform to get. The whole point of X, the whole point of TikTok, the whole point of Instagram, all of it, YouTube included, is to extract your attention without having to pay you. So once again, getting back to this woman's video, ask yourself, regardless of what you think about her argument, where she's coming from emotionally, do you think it would be better for you to understand a person like that and to be able to communicate with a person like that more clearly so that you could bring them to your side? And on top of that, does watching a clip like this actually benefit your life, or does it just allow platforms like X, YouTube, and TikTok to make more money? Simply some food for thought, and I think that's what I will leave you with today.